Ladies and gentlemen, I get sick and tired of these schools always having some damn issue with African American children hair. And quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of doing these stories every year. Every year this goes on. And ladies and gentlemen, this is nothing new. The same colonizer that enslaved us are the same ones that have been bitching about black hair for centuries. It never ends. If they're not bitching at you in school, they're bitching at you on jobs. Anything to have a complaint about our hair. You know, what are we all supposed to do? Have hair that look like yours? Did it ever dawn on you that maybe we want our hair to look different? I don't believe my hair should look like yours. I don't believe my child's hair should look like yours. That's silly. We're not you. We're us. And many of us do embrace our hair and dare to be different with it at times. There's no harm in that either. But lo and behold, these folks will always find a reason to look for the most pettiest thing on you to make a big deal out of. Now, if you look at the picture of this child, her hair is neat. It is wrapped on top of her head. And this is how her mother chose to fix her hair on picture day. Now, I have to go back to another issue that I have with these schools. Whenever they have an issue with the child, I'll be damned if they don't go to the parent. They act like these children don't have a parent at all. And so they confront and hurt the child. Now, this child was in tears when she was told she was not allowed to take her school photo because of her hair. This should have never been spoken to the child. They should have immediately picked up the phone to talk to the mother, father, or whoever she's living with, grandmother, and this should have been addressed that way. But instead of doing that, they hurt this 8-year-old child. They hurt this child over a hairstyle. I am at the point, my level of forgiveness is zero. It really is. This came out in Yahoo Lifestyle, October 11th, 2019. Parents of 8-year-old barred from school photos because of extreme hairstyle. Race has everything to do with this, and I agree with the title. Now, what type of rules did you send home to the parents prior to school photo day? Did you tell them that you did not want these kind of hairstyles? Because, whenever y'all target hairstyles, it's always the hairstyles that pertain to African Americans. It never pertains to Asians, whites, Latinos, nobody, but specifically us. And that's why race has everything to do with it. So this child's hair is neat and it's very well done. So an 8-year-old Michigan girl was barred from taking a photo on school picture day because her hairstyle was deemed extreme. Now her parents are speaking out about the incident, saying race has everything to do with this. I agree. The third grader at Paragon Charter Academy in Jackson, Michigan, had her hair specially done in braids wrapped into a bun by her mother, Latoya Howard, for the big day. But after leaving the house feeling camera ready with her black and red extensions, Marion Scott came home feeling defeated. Marion had called from a friend of mine's phone who saw Marion walking down the hallway, going to the office. Howard tells Yahoo Lifestyle she cried. And I told her that she did not do anything wrong. No, she didn't do anything wrong. Again, this should have been addressed with the parent. And this should have been something discussed in advance prior to school picture day, right? If there's certain things you don't want, make that clear before the day come. Being that her hair is like this tells me they did not say a damn thing to parents prior to school picture day. That being said, I would never let them get away with treating my child like that. This parent, Latoya Howard, need to speak to an attorney. Seriously. If they have no prior written notice that was sent home to parents, and you sent your child to school with this hairstyle and they complained and denied her getting her photo taken, no, that's a big problem. And I hope she doesn't let this go. I really do. So, all right, so she posted this on Facebook, and it was about a week ago. So Marion got called down to the office because of her hair and said she can't take pictures because of the color. Paragon Charter Academy said she can take them in November. Yeah, no, thank you. We will take our money and purchase pictures with my brother or anyone else for that matter. I'm so livid. Y'all have no idea. But I see other kids with colored hair. But since she's black, it's a problem. Well, if you got other kids in there with color in their hair and they did not get told the same thing, then it was not right to say anything to this child. Oh, yeah, race has everything to do with this. This is one of their rules, and it should be said for black only. Exactly. This is her last year at this school. Promise you that, good mother. I'm glad that you are seeking to put her elsewhere, and I hope either you put her in a school where the children look like her, so she will be less stressed out, or you homeschool her. That's probably the better option for her. I just did it, and it's not coming down until it's ready to come down. I wish they would touch her hair or even make her take it down for that matter. Signed, one angry black woman. Well, good for the mother. But you can move your child anytime you want. You're not stuck. Your child is not stuck at that school by no means. I see other kids with colored hair, but since she's black, it's a problem. So it's pretty much what she wrote in the Facebook post. A spokesperson from the National Heritage Academies, which operates Paragon Charter Academy, sent the following statement to Yahoo Lifestyle from the Parent and Student Handbook. Hair color must be of natural tones. Headbands must be solid white, navy, hunter green, or black. Students must be in uniform for all pictures and any retakes. Students not in school uniform will not be allowed to take their pictures. Okay. We take great care to ensure our families are well informed about this policy and also work closely with students and the parents if there's a concern. The statement reads, we understand the importance of good communication and helping strengthening the partnership we have with our families, and will continue to make this a priority to create a school environment where everyone is valued and has their voice heard. While the school handbook reads that hairstyles must be conservative, Doris Wendy Green, JD, a law professor at Drexel University and expert on grooming codes, discrimination, maintains that based on Howard's observation, Marion may have been treated unfavorably because of her race. This incident highlights the heightened level of scrutiny, regulation, and stigmatization that Black children and Black girls in particular endure at school when they do not straighten hairstyles in Black or brown. Green writes to Yahoo Lifestyle via email whether a Black child is barred from wearing a natural hairstyle or hair color. It is often a reflection of racial as well as color based stereotypes and biases. The decision makers implicitly and explicitly hold concern is natural or normal and therefore acceptable for Black children. Green goes on to explain that the language used in this particular dress code isn't unusual. In fact, children of color are often face this type of discrimination at school as a result of these regulations and discretion used to enforce them. Yes. And like I said, this is something that comes up every single year. Teachers and school administrators regularly characterize natural hairstyles like locks, braids, twists, and afros, as well as humanly natural hair colors other than Black or brown that African descent children wear as extreme and unnatural. As a result, school officials often determine that Black children hair violates the school grooming policies prohibiting extreme or unnatural hairstyle. And what I want to know, who's around when these decisions are made about hair? Because I would bet every dime in my wallet, no Black person is present when these policies are written. Green continues, schools do not have the right to implement and enforce grooming policies based on race. One of the central legal issues is whether the enactment or enforcement of these grooming policies constitute unlawful race discrimination. Now, Howard tells Yahoo Lifestyle that she and Scott's next plan of action is to sit down with the school to address the issues that they have with the rule and the way in which it was enforced in this particular case. So you can see she posted this on Facebook. I don't have Facebook anymore. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, for sure. Some people may feel this interview was a waste of time, and that's fine. The issue here is not only the hair color, but the fact that Paragon Charter School did not handle the situation in a manner that they should have. My daughter was separated from everyone else and treated unfairly because of this. I can go back and forth about the unnatural and what is, but that won't do anything. So my plan, so she's just talking about sitting down and addressing this with the school. Wow. You know, it's always the same, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, the one that gets hurt the most are the children in these incidents. And like I said, these schools, when this crops up, what they should do is get on the phone with the adults, call the parents. But instead of doing that, they confront the child, and always the child is in tears. I mean, at this age, she's not doing her own hair. Her mother is helping her with her hair. So anything that you think is inappropriate should only be addressed by the parents. Plain and simple. But I'm sick and tired of these students getting hurt, and these administrators act like they can't pick up the phone and call a damn parent. And in this case, you can see they did not call this mother. The daughter was able to use a friend's phone to make the call to her mother. The school didn't even bother to call. Very poorly handled. Very poorly handled. And I don't think this is a terrible hairstyle, but that's me. Please tell me what you think, y'all. I am sick of this shit. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.